All right then. All right then. Yeah. How's it going? How's it going? Welcome, Gary, Mark, Big Easy, Scott, Captain Rational, Callum, Flip, Don. Great to see you. It's going to be a quiet one, I think, but that's what happens when you stream at 10:30 in the morning on a work day. Get a job, loser. I'm having a day off, and I hope you are enjoying your day too. Now, part of this stream will be an iPad unboxing, and then later on, here it is. I'm going to do a stream on the iPad, and then later on I'm going to do a copyright music private stream. The link will be available, and you can only join the stream with the link. Right, it's an exciting day in streaming land. Brian, great to see you. Gary, Peter, yes please. Gina, good to see you. Sai, Danny, oh, you got a day off as well playing your pro account this morning. Best of luck with you, Callum. Anyone else as well, best of luck. T-Dog in the house, fantastic stream. If you haven't caught up with Tony's stream just then, make sure you do. Wonderful content over there with T-Dog. So drive safe, Tony. I don't want to see any error from you. I'm going to shut up and play some Golf Clash. Shall we have a look what we got at the top of this? No 30s. 429s. And 428s. Only 227s. Interesting. But it's still early days. Still early days. So we're going with Sniper. Ooh, what am I using that for? 9, is it? Hole 9? Maybe hole 9. That's what we're doing then. Sniper and Centurion. No, going to go with a Vintage. Might as well get rid of them. Got 6 of them. I'm going to need 4 of them this week. I hope. If we qualify, that is. Mark Lapla, I got the Mini. Trent, welcome. Mr. Magoo, thank you for the good luck. Welcome in, buddy. Don. I guess it depends on what the score is, doesn't it? Ooh. Today. Oh, wow. They even... Oh, Mark Lapla, 5 Australian to kick things off. You little beauty. They even give you a little tab. So there I was looking for the seam. I even got this knife ready. It's not needed. Of course they think of everything. Mark Lapla, get that love all over his face. Thank you so much for your support, my friend. It's the details, isn't it? It's the details. All right, so what we're doing here. Reconnecting, brilliant. As my time dwindles away, you absolute fuck. Come on. So, half back, 1 left. Red ring just touching the rough. Little wind, 8.5 rings for me. Come on then. Boom's in the chat! Oh, you are joking me. Do you know what's annoying as well? I said booms in the chat as soon as I hit perfect and then sat there smug and it just dropped in for a hole-in-one that you haven't even seen. Amateur. If you're new to the channel, it's amateur. I'll treat you to a replay. I'll treat you to a replay. I'll treat you to a replay. You see all this excitement of $5 and a new iPad. It's just blown my mind. But that adjustment is perfect and in. I will treat you to a replay after my man just messes it up. Plug. Little something, I don't know what. Little something, don't know what. Alright, best of luck to you, Martin. Alright, so half back, one left. Power 3, win 4. Wow. I'm liking these little details. And then 1 to 1 plus 2. If it was a bigger wind, I am going a bit more. Like on 7 with the sand bump, if it's a big wind, I am definitely going more. But this is nice, this one. Perfect and in, every time. Right. I guess it needs to be on charge, right? So, what do you think of that? Boom. Hole 2. Hole 2, Alba time. It's gotta be. It's gotta be. We're gonna start off on fire. So, max plus 10 on the drive. I'm playing 2 top. 2 top. I'm greedy. I am greedy. I want to be 345 plus. I don't mind 346, 7 or 8. And 8 is greedy as, let me tell you. But that's where I want to be. I don't want to be having to bring my sniper back down the hill in order to get my adjustment. Space grey. Trent got iPad mini last week, so much easier to get perfect and much easier to play with a bigger screen. Now, Trent, talk to me, right? Did you have to adjust what digits you're using? What digits were you using to adjust and to pull back and release when you had a phone? And what digits are you using to adjust and pull back release now you have an iPad mini? Because, you know, it's well documented about my claw hand. Because I use my index finger and thumb, so my 3 other fingers are redundant, therefore making the claw. And apparently with an iPad, you got nowhere for your phalanges to go. A little bit of curl. Have I ever started a stream with 2 perfect hits? I don't know if I have. Oh no. Pussied out, you see? Pussied out. Should have pushed forward a little bit. Peeling those little bits of plastic off stuff is one of the joys of my life. Even Even if I see it on someone else's device, I'm just going to rip it off. It gives me some kind of weird, almost sexual gratification. Tezza, thanks for the good luck, buddy. Have we got a Tony Richardson Albra, have we? Hold 2. Booty. I don't need that. I don't need that, but I do need more topspin than I would like. For having side spin, it's going to be to the right, left rather. Right, 8 rings. I've started it off in the wrong position, so I'm going to need OP. So I'm going to go a bit more as well. Right. Ooh. Too much. Too much. What the dickens? Am I being retarded?
Thank God that the brothers on the rise now. Endless celebrations all in my house. Levitating now, I'm super duper fly now. London boy, but they see where I reside now.
Am I being retarded? I need some help. My plug looks like that. But my end looks like that. Like 2 male ends. Ah! I've got that. I've got that. I see it. The mystery contraption is the charger. Wow, it's a very... I don't think I've ever had such a multi-piece plug before. There we go. That's how it fits together. The first bit of unknown has been resolved. Exciting times. Now, I haven't really had a sniff of the ace here on 3, much to my disappointment. It's happening. It is happening. It is happening. Oh, Matthew, bless his heart. What, is he streaming now? Tezza, is Matthew streaming now? If he is, please link his stream. Oh, Brian, I know, man. It's like chimps discovering tools for the first time. That's what I am. Right, where are we at? QB and a Kingmaker. Trent, I do know. I know now. I know now. It's true, Peter. I know what I am. I know what I am. Unapologetic about what an incompetent fool I am when it comes to these things. So max and 5 is what is allowed with max. Shit. Fudge. Not enough curl. I don't know if I've overpowered it. I have overpowered it. Horrible. See, I'm still landing way, way, way further down. Way further down. I need to be much, much, much bolder with this. Much bolder. much bolder. I'm going to go with a 40% and see what it looks like. Right, we're gonna start getting this closer, landing much closer to the rough on that. Thank you for that, Tessa. I didn't use the instructions. I'm a man. I didn't use the instructions. Don't go spreading these vicious rumors that I read the instructions. I'm not having it. Chris, my boy, great to see you, working and lurking. Thank you very much indeed for being here. Chris is a wonderful streamer for anyone who doesn't know, as is Terry. Terry's there putting out content for y'all. Do you know that? You need to get on board with that. Tony Richardson, of course you know that wonderful man, but if you don't, get on board with that. If there's anyone else putting out content, tell us what and when. Let us be there with you, hanging out. This is a Fenzi if ever there was one. Wow, perfect needed here. Oh no, I've missed a putt. Oh, terrible drive, terrible putt. Damn. That's poor. At least I dropped one. So, I'm not in arrears, but a good start wasted. That is a shame. Fenzied it. I fenzied it. Luddite is the word. Yes. Yes, look at me with a 2019 iPad. I should just throw it straight out the window. Thank you, Don. Oh man, 49 watching a missed putt. Deary me. Sorry. I usually nail the putts. I am quite good at putting, but that was poor. Clutch putt. Yo, Raya, yo, and Joe as well. Lord Lee, what a trio to arrive. Lurking, can't chat, but listening and watching. Raya, great to have you in here. It's nice to know you're being listened to by people. Many people don't talk in the chat. They have you on in the background, put you on the big telly. Hello, everyone, doing your day, putting it on the telly, having it in the background. I hope you're having a nice Friday. It's Friday, everyone. It's a 4-day weekend for me. I can't wait for hole 7. I'm really looking forward to this sand bump. Really. Wow, that's wretched. So, a birdie on a must eagle. Very poor. We just got to make it back here on hole 4. Ooh. Could be using them Santa balls come the weekend. Eric only needs 11 more subs to get to 800. Let's get that link on again. Etienne, great to see you, buddy. Just got back from a night shift. Going to crash. Well, it started off lovely with an ace on 1, and then I just missed a putt on 3. Missed a putt on 3. And I keep missing this one as well. Right and left edge, I don't discriminate, you know that. So Etienne, I hope you had a nice shift, and are you playing opening rounds when you wake up from that, or are you all done? Etienne is an absolute beast player. Love playing against him on tour 11. Al's going. Is Al going? Who's Al? Is he gone? Right, what we got? 3.5 back, all the left. It's not 3.5, it's 3 and a bit. But 3 and a bit, that's what we're doing. We're going just over 7 rings here. I'm going to pull back. Full 1. I'm going to hit the ball perfect. Gabriel Jimenez, welcome, welcome, welcome. Oh, dearie me. Dearie me, comes in lovely. Comes in lovely. Bateman, great to see you, buddy. Can't chat watching on the TV. That's what I just said. And welcome everybody on TVs and just anyone else having stuff on in the background. It's great to see you all. This is what 10:30 in the morning midweek streams are like. This is a very first one for me. I'm absolutely delighted. Neilio, great to see you. Doing really well, thanks, bud. Dropped 1, then birdie on 3. Give it back. Coming nice on 4. Coming nice on 2. But nothing doing. Tight course. So, you know, just need those couple of holes. That's all you need here. Couple of holes and you end up with a very respectable looking round. Yeah, day off, Brent. Day off today. And tomorrow, Kimmy and I are driving up to the Midlands to have a Christmas with my folks. So it's going to be... all 4 rounds are going to be played early doors, crack of dawn, one after another, bang, 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 bang. And then... Trent! What the dickens? Oh my gosh. Get some booms and love all over Trent's face. Oh my gosh, 30.99. Here's to a good round. Let's get it. Well, I hope I can deliver it. I hope I can deliver it. Thank you so much for your support, buddy. Right, so with the APOC 5, I haven't got a ball. I would love to go left, right? I'm going left on my other accounts with clubs. What am I still using those for? I've got these. And basically, I would love to play left, but you need an APOC 6 or a power 4 ball. So we're not going to do that. We're just going to tap it down there like normal. In fact, I might use the Thor's hammer. Yeah, Thor's hammer. Hammer time. Let's see what that looks like. And then Sniper Rough Bump, which, other than one time, has not come out very well for me. And when I say it came out well, I don't mean I got the eagle. I'm yet to get the eagle. I mean it went somewhere near the hole. Whereas from the left, oh my gosh, I'm leaving it on the edge left and right. So I am very pleased with the left. But you need the resources. And when I find myself in a situation like this, where 2 of my accounts have the resources and 2 of them don't, I'm not going to play all 4 in the worst way. I'm going to keep playing the 2 in the best way that I think is the most likely album. I'm not using KMX as in expert, Darren. No. If I had an athlete ball or, you know, or something like that. But KMXs are going to be saved for the weekend round of when I'm winning a Masters Gold, which will be soon. Watch this space. iPad to play and phone for notebook. That's what I'm going to be doing as well, Brian. I missed the answer to the question about what digits were being used before and after the iPad, because I know that it was a problem for featured streamer of the week, Mr. Angles Dan, who is a fellow Clawhand, fully paid up member of Clawhand Society. So I did drop a couple of beans on that. I think I'm just going to play a 0 elevation somewhere around a max number, even though it's more like min. I think that's what I'm going to do with an offset guide. Maybe a mid, who knows? I still haven't decided. Matt B, great to see you, buddy. When I, back in the day when I hadn't broken my new phone, which, by the way, I paid for the repair on that today whilst I was in town as well, so I'm £500 lighter. now, but my new phone should be returning back to me soon. But yeah, back in the days when I did use two devices, I had my notebook on my phone and played on my other one. And then I broke my new phone, and then do you remember how easy it was when you just used the notebook? So that's what I've done ever since. Oh no, I've done that as well. I have definitely done that. Ola, great to see you. Still use your thumb, just feels comfortable. Right, can we save Bad Golfer, who outrageously has got a Chuck Norris picture, who would have clearly dunked that for an eagle. So, guide offset. Guide offset, and I'm going to go 8 rings. I'm just going down a little bit there. I think I've only hit a perfect once on that. Fuck's sake. What did I do wrong? Did I adjust down and I didn't push forward? I felt like I adjusted down. Hopefully this is not even a perfecting in, it's just a something. Could do without dropping one here. Michael Curley, it's great to see you, buddy. You use a stylus, Peter, interesting. Because this iPad is compatible with the first gen iPen. Is it time to turn it on? Hello. Yes! I could have been setting up my iPad whilst I was doing this. So, let me remind you of the plan after this. After this round, I believe the legend, Tony Richardson, is going to be back for another one. And then I'll be back for the inaugural iPad stream. I did think that was great proof, but you never can tell. Face recognition, Mark. You understand I have no idea what you're talking about. Stylus for you, Don, as well. Interesting. I know my boy Jamie also. Quick starts, man. Why isn't quick? The only option is set up manually. Oh no. Oh no. I can't do this on stream because, as you've seen, I am an absolute incompetent moron. Right, Mark. Okay, well, if I've got any questions, when we have the inaugural iPad stream in a couple of hours, then we can go through it. Okay, now, what have we got? We've got a rock 8, so I'm going to push forward here, make my adjustment and push forward. I want length. You heard it here first. I want length, and I'm not the only one. So, Alphonse, good morning. I hate it. I hate it. So I think there, the final part of the adjustment was down, so I should have compensated for that by pushing forward. Error, but we'll get it. We'll get it. Well, Michael, I should have an Apple account from when I had an iPhone 3. My very first smartphone was an Apple. and then I realised how good Androids were. So I should hopefully still have iTunes and all of that jam. I don't know. We shall find out. But they should have a way of finding me, I'm sure. Gary, great to see you. Thanks for being here, buddy. Have a wonderful day. Oh, Don. Oh, you little tinker. But so true. So true. I love it. So 15% on the drive. And 8-3. All the top and left allowed. And still all the top for me when I've got a rock 9 as well. And then I'm just going to push forward a ring or two. Two, I think. Half a ball of curl. Oh, tardy. Tardy there, and it's okay. Good. Out of the shadow, that's actually going to be about 370. That's a good one. Oh, I like it. Oh, I like it. We don't want that. We don't want that. Because, Etienne, I have it on reliable information that the iPad mini is the most efficient Golf Clash device from people that have used all tablets on Android, Apple, phones on both as well. And so I want to... Well, I mean, to be fair, it was Fenzel and the Goat Farm initially. And yeah, do you want an iPad? That would be lovely, thank you. And then Fenzel and the iPad, Fenzel and the Goat Farm rather, and then after the fact, Bill and T-Dog, you know, made the miracle happen. Don! Thank you so much for being here, buddy. Great to see you. Have a wonderful Friday yourself. Okay, so right back here. I'm just going to play this 1-to-1. And then maybe pull back some. See where I end up. Just a smidge.
10 seconds.
Oh my gosh, it's that much curl. A bit more than I haven't got a clue. Missing right again, I think. Close. So should it be no curl from there when you're that far up? I hate missing it left. Honestly, I feel much happier missing this right. And I don't know why, because a miss is a miss, but I feel like I've given it a better go when I miss on the right. When I miss that on the left, I feel like I haven't done enough, and I don't know, maybe it's just a like a mental thing that for me, I feel like I would rather miss by doing too much than not enough. Schoolyard Bullies, Alphonse. That was a group initially set up for everyone who was maxed in the game 5170 trophies. Then there was an SYB 6270 as well, and it was like an invite-only group. And what we did was a tournament where we all signed in. We set up an account on the Sunday, and then the following Sunday we all signed in. Oh, good luck. We all signed into the same bracket on the Saturday night, just to have like an in-house tourney. It's a lot of fun, a lot of fun. I'll tell you what, that 6th place medal means more to me than anything else on that list. That competition was full of absolute beasts. Right, we've got hole 7. We have hole 7. Yes! Cumwa, welcome. And apologies if I've just totally butchered your name there, but welcome in. Thank you very much for the good luck. You used the Pro 12.9. 84. Come on with the sand bump. Who's sand bumping this? And has anyone dropped it yet? Oh man, I need another bucket of tea. We're only in 7 holes. I'm starting to feel a little bit hungover as well. Late night drinking last night. Oh, and then I'm not first as well. I'm keen. I'm a keen bean. Bushwhackers time indeed, Tezza. Yes, indeed. So do please, it's just a constant reminder for anyone putting out Golf Clash related content of any description, whether it's videos, whether it's walkthroughs, whether it's streams, anything. Tell us what and when. No too scary. What are you doing, Mark? The same as my man here. Just doesn't. I've seen people go from the left as well, and you end up. They use a power 3 ball and then have to underpower the sniper. It looks terrible. Is Tommy dropping this from the left, is he? Of course he is. Absolute animal. Can't wait to watch some Tommy. In fact, when's Tommy on? I thought Tommy normally does a morning stream. Seven, 9. Right, okay. All but about half of the top. All but about half of the top and 8.5 rings. Now, there we go. When Tony missed, I'm leaving mine short. When Tony missed, he actually hit the rough and then landed right on the other side in the rough. That's a shame. I've not come up short there yet. Yes, Matthew. Welcome in, brother. Welcome in. How was your round? I believe you were streaming. Someone linked your channel. How was it? How are you getting on? Oh, he does the bump. Yes. I mean, what could be classier than a sand bump? It has to be the best way to get a drop. And you know, for the people that are seeing it for the first time, that haven't contemplated a sand bump, it looks like voodoo. It's amazing. 31 in pro, you beast. Well done, well done. If anyone is interested in pro content, obviously make sure you're checking out Erelic Gaming, aka Matthew Warren. Woo! 31 under for your viewing pleasure. Yes, Trent. Yes. Oh, behave, man. Where are we in pin chest? We got one. Okay. We've got a level 8 thorn. I'm going left. I'm tapping it down there as far as I possibly can. I want length. Again, I want length. I want 319. I want to get it down there. I'm going for it. But what's the alternative, Michael? You know, it's hard, isn't it? This is another brilliant setup in my eyes. This is the perfect kind of setup where, you know, if you want drops, you got to chip in. You know, none of this tee to green in one shot. Those tournaments, they're not for me. I don't like those at all. Different skills, you know, different everything. But for me, the setup here where you have to work for everything, and you can make mistakes here. You know, this course has got numerous drives where it's basically a shot dropped on the drive, whereas in that last tournament you could recover from basically every shit drive you make, which again, not for me. Not for me. Right, what we got here? Plus 20 in the Zippity. Probably going to go even more than that as well. See what that's looking like. That's going to be in plus numbers as well. 7, 7. That's exactly what I'm talking about. So 2, and I used all the right, but just whatever you do, do it consistently. Get down to the same position. Torbjorn, yes please, welcome my friend. It's going okay. I dropped 1 and then got a birdie on 3, so effectively I'm just cruising towards a 13 under, unless of course this drops. I don't like the look of this ball guide here for Malotako. But I'm going to be playing no spin, I think. Maybe some side spin if I need to straighten up the ball guide a little bit. But generally speaking, I'm just going no spin here. And from where I am, I'm going to play a mid plus 10. Thank you, Teza. Torbjorn, when are you streaming? And Matthew, when are you streaming some more? 7-1. Just a little bit of side spin. No back, no front, just side. 3.4. Ball guide up to the hole. Let's see it. Yes, come on then. Needed it. Needed it. So, for me, I don't want to be short on that fairway. 319, 2021, mid plus 10. Ball guide up to the hole. Little bit of side spin if required. That's me now. That's me. Needed that. 14's a good number. You know, 15's a better number, but 14 is a good number. Now, here's the problem hole. No power 4 balls. I saw Tony using a Zerk. I don't like that. Might use a scent. Just get that wind down a little bit. And then crank up a Thor's Hammer to the max. Thor's Hammer is, I'm fairly certain a Thor's 6 goes further than an APOC 5 with a maxi headwind. This evening, experts at 9 o'clock European, that is 8 o'clock UK time, 3 p.m. Eastern. You can work out the rest from there. I don't dabble in that foreign muck. I know, Teza, I'm that man to get me a big mug of tea. Cash, great to see you, buddy. Thank you very much for being here. Wolf Ball is nice here. I don't have any. SYB account has very, very little spent on it. I bought some feather balls, but ball selection here is very, very limited. I'll show you my balls after this. So 4, 6, 6, 9, 10%. This looks like more of a headwind as well. I've had a proper side wind here before. Wow, that is a real... That's a nasty one. Could do that a great with the Thors. Oh no, 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 no! First time I've been in the rough there. Fudge. 2 mistakes on the front 9. I'm not using a KMX, Andrew. No. Albie. No. Lou, great to see you. Albie, welcome in, both of you. What a duo to arrive. First time making a right hash of that. T-Dog, maybe that's the right approach with the Zerk and limited overpower. And then just a big wood. A big wood. I have got the bag with the Horizon set up on it. I might play with the Thors, Zerk and Horizon on the back 9 and set up that bag differently. That's you're going right side, Albie. So where'd you get to? Like there? What's your second shot option? Bouncing it on there? Can I get over here? Oh dear. Not really feeling this, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like this was an error. Please don't be an error. It's an error! Alright, just like old times. Just like old times. Me and the Nirvana. Great, right. Wretched end. So I need the drops so I can mess up more holes, not so I can end up with a brilliant score. Stewie, it's 4:20 in the AM. Top of the morning to you. Tried the Zerk and the wind was like 11.8. But did you get it nicely down there, Matt? Thank you, Matthew. What was that for? Was that for the birdie? Wretched, wretched, wretched. So, 2 birdies. 2 birdies on holes that should be eagles, 3 and 9. 9 more understandable. 9 is the hardest hole on the course for me. 3 is an absolute gimme. And to get a birdie there, oof, dearie me, it's poor. It's very, very poor. So we're 13 under at halfway. It's eventful. It's more eventful than it should have been. Let's see if we can start with this ace again and then be in a better position after 3 holes this time. Makes no difference, and we don't need that. Lou, you need more caps if you want to get busted for that. 30 caps you need in order for the Nightbot to bust you. Oh, Matthew, you little sweetheart. Hey, have you done your recording for Tommy yet? I was watching Santos on, was it Tuesday? And he was in full regalia. Big wind. So I'm going to go a little bit more here. I'm going to go a little bit more with the adjustment. So probably 9/8. Let's see it then. And what were you wearing, Matthew? That's in. There we go. Felix, welcome. Good morning to you. What did you wear, Matthew? Come on. So, having watched Santos and he was there, Santa jumper, Santa hat, I was like, I can't be outdone by this. I cannot be outdone by this. So I asked Kimmy's sister if they had any... There you go, Wade. Enjoy your 5 seconds when it comes. I'm sure that will come. Unless the Nightbot's not on. I don't know. Is the Nightbot automatically... Oh, we go. A bit tardy on the Nightbot. He's probably already back already, such is the delay on the stream. So I asked about what clothes were available for me to stream with. And Kren said, I've got a little top. So, as it turns out, this top is it's like black velour with sequins all over it that say, I will kiss guys for mince pies, which I then accompanied with some antlers with bells on, with a little red bow on. There we go. Now, hole 2 is a must. It's a must. Alba time. Come on. Come on. I need to not be such a pussy on this drive as well. Thank you, Smash. Thank you, everybody else as well. Just wore a blue sweater. Come on, Matthew. Where's the festive spirit? Kingmaker. Let's get rid of these. We've got the right bag on. We need some spin. 2 and all 8-3. And we need to make sure we're getting up there this time. It's going to be greedy. I'm going to push up a ring. I'm going to push up 6.5 first of all on the adjustment. And then, oh, it's the side wind. I'm just going to use a couple of beans. Just a couple of beans. And then hit a great left, which hopefully I've got room for. Looks like I have. Woo! Greedy, that's what I want. 348, yes please. Yes please. I want to be greedy here because I don't want to use much spin. If I can help it, I don't want to use any, but yeah, give this a good chance. Yupko, welcome. Big topper right side, Cataclysm, second shot, safe play, nicely done. Are you talking about hole 9 or this one? Because this one I have no problem with reaching the green. My problem is getting the Alba, which I believe this hole is the best chance of the Alba. But also, you know, the second par 5 is also another good shout, but hole 9 is very, very hard hole. Unless you're strapping on an APUC 6 or 7 and have got a big bag of balls. You know, for most players, hole 9 will be tricky. Oh, Lou. So I'm not playing any elevation here. Just straight up. I'm going to put a topspin on. I'm going to go with less offset here and get it up there. Get it up there. I'm going to go 9.3. Just a straight up. Don't like it. I don't like ending where I ended. I maybe should have put a bit more left spin on. Whoa, that's wild. It's absolutely wild. Total shenanigans. Scott Moore, thank you for being here. Good morning to you as well. Damn. Yeah, I'm definitely going to go with left spin here. Left spin is the charm. Finish off this tee now. Go. Right. Let me remind you of the plan for the day. Tony Richardson is going to be streaming immediately after this round, or soon after this round, while I read up about what an iPad is and how to set it up. Hello. And then the inaugural iPad stream. I'll do my baby account on that as well. I think I've just tapped in, so nothing doing there. Lou, why have you just been timed out by the Nightbot? Mexican word of the day, blueberry. Ian missed the eagle on hole 9 because the wind blueberry hard. Yes, I did read it and chuckle. I didn't read it out loud. Apologies. You haven't missed any Ballingers, but many great balls have not gone in. I've dropped 1 and 10. That was nice. I missed 3 and 9. That was less nice. I dropped 8 as well. So there are drops. They've all been with perfect ball though. And I did leave 7 on the edge short with a sand bump, which was a shame. So I've got a few coming in nice, a few drop in, and a few that need correcting. Hole 9 is going to be a problem on this account, but there will be a way around it, and I might adopt the T-Dog method. Carry on here. I'm going to go 40% on this. %. Because I keep landing too far down. Alright. 70, it's a little tiny win though, so it's only 10. So all and 5. All and 5. I'm scared, but something needs to do. Something needs to change. So, I definitely landed shorter. Definitely landed shorter. That was actually where I wanted to land, but only to see, because I'd never landed there, and I keep going long. So, I need to find the middle ground, which I'm guessing is going to be somewhere about +6, +7 yards. Now I've got another little chip. Damn. But pleased to see landing where I actually wanted to. Left spin seems to get away from some of the lumpy fairway. I totally agree, Alphonse, and I didn't use it effectively there. I only used one. I should have used 2 or 3. And again, maybe because I hit a great left on the drive, I was more left, so even more left spin was going to be required. Whereas if I'd have hit a perfect ball, less left spin would have been required. Anubis ball on hole 9 has worked out great so far. Now, is the Anubis ball the Zerk with the extra side spin? I think I have one Anubis ball from the dreaded Dunes. I think I used 4 out of 5 on that hold up. Loved to ruin me. Yeah. Go with that. Let's go with that. Okay, so we're one better off after the first 3. Check out Rise Hole in One in the Bushwhackers chat. Yes, please, Queenie. Yes, please. Do you want to give me a summary, or are you still indisposed? What does Lou want you to do, Tessa? Love it when Lou's here. Oh, welcome everybody. I hope you're having a wonderful start to your Friday, or I hope you've enjoyed your Friday fully. If, like Terry, you're in Australia, Friday night in full swing. The weekend has begun. Oh man, I've got a bit of a hangover. Right, so what have we got here? We've got Mark Schlenker. Great to see you. Okay, where are we up to? 4. Came in lovely, didn't it? Came in lovely. Can it come in lovely again? Berserker with Thor 7. Yeah, if I had a Thor 7. You don't fear the Great Ball with the Thor 7. That's the beauty of it. And it's got the extra topspin. Air Jeff, aloha! Is the Bushwhacker shot been close to hole in one every time too? What are you playing, Raya? What are you playing? What are you playing? What are you playing? Give us an overview of the equipment required. Kafefi were playing it in an interesting way that looked like max right spin. I don't know where their initial aiming point was, but it came in lovely. Really, really nice. Right, can we light up this back 9? Can we light it up? We got 4. 4's a chance. 7's a chance. 8's a chance. Basically 3 more chances in my eyes. I'm not counting any Alba in the factor here. For me, the par threes are much more gettable. 3.5 and all. Three and a half and all. 6-6 here. Pulling back a full ring. And a perfect. Is it missing the rough? Is it in the hole? Is it leaving it on the edge? It's on the left edge. Bummer. Again, left both times, front and back. Hole 9, big topper cat. Interesting, interesting. I'm definitely going with the big wood. I've got my Horizon 7 on this account, so beautiful 178, 179 length. Terrible accuracy, but 100 on the top spin and 4.5 on the ball guide. Little booty. I believe so, Gina. I believe so. But he is currently running errands, and then he will be back. And then after that, I'll be back. And then later on, I'll be playing a private stream where you need to use the link, and there'll be copyright music, and I'm going to be playing my 2018 Spotify playlist of the year. And the reason I'm going to play that, it's in memory. It's in memory of the fact that my playlist is ruined forever. One of the highlights of the Spotify year is to get your playlist of the year, right? And 47 of my 50 tracks are NCS dance music, unfortunately. So it's more in memory of what was, of when I hadn't ruined my Spotify by playing this terrible music. What are we doing here? Oh no! Hate it. Hate it. Right, I'm going to push right forward after this. I'm going to go with the Thors again. Just going to try and do the same thing but better. That's what's going to happen. The same thing but better. Can it be done? No, Tony's not on now. He's running an errand and then he will be back. He will be back. Tony and I don't stream at the same time. Just wouldn't work. Just wouldn't work. I'm just going to push this because those trees are in the way. 6-2. Ooh, that's like a couple of rings of OP. Not sure about that. Just going to go with that much. Just a couple of beans for me, and then oof, dear me, what to do with this sniper shot? So it's clearly an over adjustment. So what I need to do is push forward, so I'm not losing distance. Thank you, Teza. Thank you very much. Mexican word of the day, sofa king. My opponent timed out on hole 8, so I told him you're so fucking stupid. Lovely grammar as well, Lou. I know a few people that are sofa kings in stupidity land. DJ Jakob, welcome. Thanks for the good luck, buddy. Mudgy Balvi, you missed a few things. High drama. Dropped 1, dropped 8, dropped 10. Gave one back on 3, gave one back on 9. So I'm 1 to the good at the moment. If nothing else drops and there's no more mistakes, it should be a 27 under. Seven, eight. Right, okay. Let's be mindful of everything about this adjustment here. So this is where we start falling away a bit, is it? See, I would have said that was higher than the ground I've gone to. So if anything, I'm going to move forward. So I'm obviously in a different position. I'm very interested as to where this is going to land. It's going to be the same shit. Further back. So I don't feel like I moved down into the downward slope here, there, when I adjusted, which is why I didn't push forward or pull back, because I felt like I was on a higher elevation, thinking I might gain some distance, didn't want to miss the rough. Oh dear. Meshach, great to see you lurking. Thank you very much for being here. Lou, fire them out. If I don't think they're suitable, then I will not read them out loud. And I know you wouldn't be flirting with anything that my mods wouldn't think suitable. Not with Tezza lurking on the trigger finger, because bang bang, you be dead. Dixie, no. I'll be back today. What's happening here, Fred? No! What? What just happened to Fred? Gave up on that one early. Guardian, of course, the Guardian. And not to try and drop it, just to get it on the green and move on with your birdie. You're absolutely right, Terry. Sorry, it's percentages, isn't it? It's percentages. Play percentages. This is definitely not working out as an eagle chance for me, and it is working out as a potential par. And the last thing I want is a goose egg on a tight tournament. It has to be, right? As important as getting these extra drops is going mistake free, because anytime you give one back, it's a total waste. My man's going to be struggling here to get out of the rough like I was. He hasn't pushed forward. Yeah, he's using a bit of OP maybe. No, he isn't. He's going to struggle to get out of the rough. Oh dear. Been there. Michael, I'd like to know what that adjustment looks like, please. If it's shareable, share with me. Hole 6. Can it be done? If I get the nice rollout on the drive, yes. We played against Addis when I dropped hole 10. So, a lucky charm right here. Eight, 10-4. All and all allowed, which is all but one. And then I'm going to be pushing up as well. So 10-4, I'm just going to do it in one pull. Yeah, that'll do big. And then 2 rings more. Little booty, half a ball of curl. And get out the shadow. Not out the shadow, so 358-ish. And it's going to be not where I want to be, basically. So maybe a little bit of power. Maybe I'll be going up the hump and I'll just leave it. This is going to be a mystery. That's a poor drive. Very poor. Jesse Huntley, great to see you in the chat after a little lurk. Hope you're having a good day, my friend. Mexican word of the... Are we bordering on xenophobia here, Lou? I'm not sure about this, but Beechwood. Maybe we don't prefix it with a country. Mother-in-law said she was visiting, and I was like, I wish the beach would leave already. Look, there's gonna be a lot of Beechwood requests over Christmas from all over the globe. Beechwood is going to be a very popular wood this Christmas. Big wind as well. I'm annoyed at doing a rubbish drive there. So I was fanning around, pulling it back, and damn. All right, so we're up to the max of the club. So we go just over 9 rings, 9-3 maybe. Not do anything there. Do the smallest amount of curl I've done in a long time. Missing left. Considerably left, which always leaves me feeling like I haven't done enough, and that for me is worse than missing on the right. And I don't know why, because it's the same, but not all the time, you understand. That isn't a general rule that I always want to miss having over adjusted or over curled, but in this hole, I don't know what it is, I always feel more disappointed with my efforts missing on the left. I don't know if you have those weird little things, because you know, it's obviously the same. Oh man, my man's using a feather ball here. Is anyone else using a Wind 5? It'd have to be a feather, or a Santa, which I can't imagine that would help too much on the drive. It's going to be on the left as well. No curl. Again, Richard. That's what you want though on some of these holes, you know. They're so unlikely to be extra drops that you're better off just playing it safe. Like, I'm not expecting an Alba on 9. I'm not trying to do anything to get me an Alba. I just want the eagle. So I'm going to play it a different way this time. I'm going to go with the Zerk option and change that bag over to be the Thor's Hammer and Horizon. Full back, 1 right, plus 10 mid bounce on the fairway, ball guide long and right curl without an edge. Oh, you talking about on 6? Wait there. Wait there, we've got tournament wind here and the shot is coming up next. So whilst my man waits here for me to forfeit, I'm not going to forfeit, because I would love another go at this right now. And we've got the right ball and we've got the right club. You better do something, Addis. Look at him, he's got medals coming out his arse and he's sat there waiting for me to forfeit. Unreal. You better not forfeit now while I'm taking my shot. It's the wrong wind angle, so in actual fact, you can't pull properly. So your adjustment needs to be much less coming down into this gully. Let's Give it a go anyway. It's a win. Noah, great to see you. Need help in Eagle hole 5 and Albie in 3. Hole 5. Hole 5. Hole 5. What's hole 5? Right, so we're going to do that rough bump again. What's hole 5? Oh, I'm not doing anything on hole 5. Come on, big finish, 7, 8, 9. Oh, that would be amazing. That would be absolutely amazing. 7, 8, and 9. Yeah. Grizzly gave you a drop on 7 from the left, I'm imagining there, Scott. Well played, very well played. It's going to be a cherished drop for anyone getting 7. That's a fact. It's not like 8. 8, you know, will feel like we've missed out. If we don't get 8, it will feel like a drop, like a missed opportunity. Whereas if you don't get 7, it's just, oh well. That's what I'm expecting to happen. 7-2, tiny little wind again. 7.5. Might go a little bit more. We're all but half at the top. Ball guide up to the hole. It's this horrible wind angle again. Just went a bit more there. Two terrible sand bumps. Terrible sand bumps. One short, one not even on the green. Perhaps if you spin around to adjust doing that. Tezza, what are you talking about? 0.5 top full right. Blue ring touching the rough, baby right curl. What shot's that, Posty? Shay, welcome, good morning to you. If anyone doesn't know Shay Lehman, you need to be checking her out and her wonderful channel. She's just started streaming this wonderful game of Golf Clash. Shay, tell everybody, the people want to know when you're streaming, what we can expect to see over there on your channel. Play hole 5 with full OP APOC and power 4 ball to the left side leaves a Goliath shot. I don't have any of those power 4 balls, unfortunately. But I know you were answering the other question. But yeah, nice. I have got resources on other accounts and I will be using them. But when you've got an APOC 7, you don't need them. So no point in strapping on a power 4 ball on hole 9 with an APOC 7 because it's not needed. So I will be using the Kingmaker there and the Sniper and the APOC 7. But I need it here. I'm going to use a Zerk. Hole 8 first of all. Sniper, no. It's going to be APOC plus 2 top spin. 20% adjustment. I want to be down there. 319 to 321-ish. Get it down there, mid plus 10 adjustment, ball guide up to the hole, no back or top spin, just left spin or right spin as required to straighten up the ball guide. Imagine that's going to be left spin if you use that. See if we can't drop this. Even if 1 and 8 are consistent, that would be a 30 under if I went mistake free, which is phenomenal. You know, 2 holes that you can consistently drop is the difference here if you can go mistake free. It's very, very important to try and work out where your scores are coming from. So for me, the par 5s and hole 3, they're a must. That's my 26 basis. And then what else can I drop? And it looks like 1 and 8. It's less consistent, but it has to be next on the list. So it wasn't the miracle finish, but we can still end up with a 28 with Eagle. Again, it's unlikely from what we've seen, but miracles can happen. It is Christmas after all. Stewie just subbed to Shay, and drooping eyes. Well, sleep well when you get there. When you pass out, I hope it is a good rest for you. Probably going to stream sometime today, but have to watch my round. Good, thank you, Shay. So basically, what you need to do if you want to be involved in that is to click subscribe and then hit the notification bell to on all. And then when Shay does decide to hit the button, the streaming button, then you can be there. So all the writing too. That's me. Up here somewhere. Ball guide in the middle of the fairway. 7-8 is 6-7. Was expecting a weird number there. Thought that looked light. So I'm not as in power. So I've got time to fix it. I'm just going to go more because last time I think I ended up on about plus 15 and I ended up exactly where I want to be, which means that my starting position was different, and I want to get a similar result on the drive. So I'll go a bit more, and it's there. 321, please. 322. Boom. All right, mid plus 10. Mid plus 10. Can it be done? Can it be done? Let's get some. Get some normality back here. Mistake free. Oh, my man's going with the APOC 4 here. That's interesting. 2 backspin. No, he's abandoning. So, swap my bag. Bag 5. Put the Thor's hammer on. And T-Dog, hello. It's gone averagely well. Unfortunately, mistakes on 3 and 9 have ruined what would be a decent round. So at the moment I'm 1 to the good. So if I can finish eagle, then it'll be a 28. Or you can take the shots off and work out the scores accordingly, depending on eagle birdie or birdie birdie or birdie eagle. Right, so come on then, perfect ball. Let's see some rainbows out. Yeah, just a couple of left spin as required. There you go. It's 1.5 again. It's 1.5 again. Ball guide up to the hole. 4 rings. Is it? Left. It's not left. It's in the middle of the hole. Tony, fire it up. Fire it up for the people. It's nearly your turn. Tag you in. Shay, when are you going to join this party? Because T-Dog's going on. I've got a couple more to play. Let's get Shay Lehman in the queue, and then we can all just follow around, hang out with each other all day long. Because I tell you what, if you haven't seen Shay Lehman, you need to. Not that you'll be seeing her, she hasn't got all this, but you'll be hearing her and you'll be seeing the middle. Not the middle, the screen. So check her out. Right, we've got 1 left. Tom Taplin, afternoon to you, sir. Is it afternoon time, is it? Oh my golly goodness me, 12:01. And you're sprightly on the afternoon as well. Good luck. Thank you. It's appreciated, buddy. Right, so I'm going to go with the T-Dog method of using the Berserker and see if we can't just bag ourselves a cheap eagle. Get in the hole! Get in the hole! Yes! I believe my man had some unfortunate luck earlier, didn't he? This was the guy that timed out. Fred. On the par 4. On the par 4, I think. Hole 14. So, what? He beat me to it. I thought that had the whiff of a Sprite trigger finger. Okay, where would 28 be? Where would 28 be? Top 10? Yes, it would be a top 10. It would be potentially a top 5. 14 under. What did I get? 12. It's not going to be a top 5. It's going to be, as things stand, a top 10. Okay. The final hole of the stream. When I come back, this is, by the way, this is being retired for the second time. This is the last hole potentially that we're going to see on my OnePlus 3. Brought out of retirement, having been a douche with my new phone. The next stream that we see will be on this iPad. I'm going to set it up now whilst watching T-Dog. Right, so let's come out of here and put this bag together. So it's going to be APOC and then Horizon 7, which looks like that. For y'all that have not seen a Horizon 7, absolute beast. And you can see it doesn't actually give up too much compared to big dogs or low-level cats in terms of accuracy. But you get that 4.5 ball guide and, you know, 2 yards less. But who's going to quibble over that? Not many Zerks on this account. Not many anything. Not many anything. Yes! Get the tiny human ready for school. Get the tiny human ready for school. Right. I'm pumped. I am pumped up. And let's get this ready as well. Baby account is holding 7th with a 25. Main not so good. What is happening in the main account, Scott? T-Dog, are you ready? Are you ready? What's happening here? Why is he laughing? Great left. And he's fine. But short. I hope he's got his cat on. Because a sniper is not reaching. Oh my life, a cat is not reaching. He's going to have to do the bounce over. 9-4. Nine, 4, 6, 6. Little beans? Or should we just do a maxi? Just for the lols. As if you need to ask. Oh man. I'm gonna be in the same place. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. So I'm in a position where a sniper would be absolutely fine, but you never know if you're going to be in that position. So I'm glad to have the whatever it is, Horizon on. Stealth ball, yeah, I can imagine it is. And also, I believe, Tom, if you are someone with a APOC 6 or 7, I believe the stealth ball can go for green on hole 8 as well. And I think you can get through the rough. That will probably be dependent on the wind angle and strength and the kind of bounce that you're going to get, depending on the rollout that you're going to get, because that rough is thick. But always nice to know. Whoa, sit! Yes, nicely played. Nicely played. So worth contemplating, you know, if you have got these additional resources. I'm scared. Ooh. 37th with a 23. Oh wow, sit down as well. Oh my gosh. Wow, that took off. That took off. James West, breakfast and some SYB. Yeah, well, we're finishing up here with a 27? 8? 28. If I can chip this in, I think it's a 28, which I'm pretty pleased with. It should have been a 30. 2 mistakes, 1 on 3, 1 on 9. Have reduced what this should be. So it's going to be a 28 instead of a 30. I'd be delighted with a 30. I'm pretty pleased with the 28. I feel like I can easily eradicate the errors that have been made. And 1 and 8 appear to be consistent. I'd love to add 4. I would love to add 4. I've dropped 4 a couple of times. It's annoying to me that I can't do it consistently. Alright, safely home. Thank you all. Now don't forget, Tony Richardson is going to be, there he is right now. He's already started. We're going to have more expert division for your eyes and ears. Ryan McManus, thank you so much for being here, buddy. And I hope you all had a nice time. I definitely had a nice time with my very first 10:30 in the morning stream. Say goodbye to the 1+3. That was the last shot, hopefully ever, to be played on this phone. Right, we're going to have a look at what the card looks like, and then we're going to get off and watch Tony rip it up. So there we are, just creeping into the top 10 at the bottom of the 28. So I can't imagine it's going to stay there, and it will definitely need to be more for the weekend. But as you can see, 2 errors there that would have made that a very good round. So thank you all so much for being here. I hope you had a nice time. There'll be more following on later, so do make sure you've hit the bell if you can stomach any more of this. And I will see you over at Tony's stream very soon indeed. Mwah! I love you all. Bye bye now.